Hi, this is Jackie with the Builderall team. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a certain action if a lead did not click on a link in your email. So right here, we are on the Mailing Boss dashboard. And the very first thing you need to do is to create a subscriber list. So you're going to click on See Lists. Now I've already created a list and you're going to see it right here at the bottom. It's called Did Not Click on Email. You would also need to go to the left-hand side, click on Campaigns, and create a campaign. Now, this example, I've already created a campaign, and we're just going to look inside of the campaign what the button looks like, because this is the link that needs to be clicked so that we can create another action. If I click on it, you're going to see that link that I've chosen is the Builderall website. So once you've done that, you're just going to click Save. And then you're going to decide whether you want to activate it immediately or later. So I'm just going to click on Save and Activate. So now all of that has been set up. So our email list is ready. Our campaign is ready. I'm just going to close that. And we are now going to go to the workflow. It's important to remember that once you have set it all up, you always need to go back and double check to see whether everything is active. Sometimes things might be on pending because you changed something or whatever the case might be. So now let's go to workflow. You would also be able to create a list as well as a campaign inside of the workflow itself. So right here, we're just going to click create a new workflow. And the very first thing that we need to do is to create the trigger. And that is going to be on subscribe. So we want a certain thing to happen when the person is going to subscribe on the list. And the list that we are going to use is this did not click on email action. And I'm going to click save. And now you're going to see that we've got the next one is to join the workflow. So once they have subscribed to the list, what needs to happen? In this case, we are going to send a campaign. I'm just going to scroll until I see send campaign. We're going to click on that. And you're going to choose the one that you've created, or you can click on the plus and create one right there. So I'm just going to click on link email sending and click save. So now we have got unsubscribe, send a campaign. I'm just going to move this slightly to the left and we are going to continue with this. Now we want to click on the plus again. What is going to happen once that campaign has been sent? We want the system to check whether a link was clicked or not. So we are going to scroll until we see link click. Now, before I go on, you can see there's multiple options that you can choose. You don't have to use the link click option. You can also choose to send another campaign or move them to a list or copy it to a list or add a tag. There's multiple different actions that can be taken. But in this example, we want to use the link click. And what is the campaign? The campaign is the link email where we know that the link is inside. And what is that URL? You're going to see the system picked it up, and that is the one that we want to use. And we're going to click save. So now you're going to see that we have got a yes and a no. But before I continue, remember that sometimes you want to have a certain time or a certain period, waiting period, before the system is going to actually check whether the link has been clicked. And you can do that by clicking on this little plus right here. If you click on that, you will see that you can choose a different kind of waiting period. So let's just click again and see why it's not opening. There we go. We're going to click wait. And then there's options of how many units, minutes, hours, and day. So in this case, we're going to say we want to give the subscriber 5 days to click on that specific link. And if they do not click on the link, then the following is going to happen. If they do click, this is going to happen. If they don't click, that is going to happen. So let's go to yes. I'm going to click on the yes. And I am going to go and take a look at what I want to do. In this case, I want to send them an instant message because I've already set that up. And again, you can click on the plus to create your message, or you can use an existing one. And I'm going to click save. So I know that I've sent that message. And the next action after that for me, for this specific client, is stop workflow. Now you can choose to add a tag or anything else. As for the no, I can click on the plus and I can choose to add a tag. And in this case, I want to have a tag. Let's see if I've got one here that says not clicked. And I'm going to click save. So that is basically what's going to happen. Let's just go through it again. We're going to see the subscriber is going to opt into your list. Once they've opted in, the system is going to send them the campaign. It's going to wait 5 days to give them some time to actually click on the link. When they did click on the link, the system is going to send them an instant message. If they did click, if they did not click, it's going to add a tag that says not clicked. And I might as well just add another thing because I want to stop the workflow right there. And that is basically how you would set that up. But the last thing that you need to do is to make sure that you give your workflow a name. I'm just going to say did not click to make it easier for me to remember. Make sure that it is active and you're going to click save. And now you're going to see that it's been successful as it's sitting right there at the top. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I'll see you in another. Bye.